I notice a definite pattern when we are working through trauma using our vlogs, and it's fucking wild, and it's amazing that we're learning to use them to like integrate between each other, memories, information, trauma. Like, I'm not 100% sure of what the pattern is and like what's happening in terms of the I think I need to study the neurobiology of trauma and understand it better, and then I might be able to be like, oh, this is this and that's what's happening here. But I've loosely got an idea, and it's like right now I'm watching back a vlog from, I think it was the 24th. It was a rough day and there was a lot of triggers. I got triggered by taking a look at what a content creator that we don't keep up with but do occasionally check the behavior of through like, not through their content but just on the grapevine. We will look at like the general what they are doing and not really look into it too much, but I didn't realize how much this was triggering me and how much it was triggering me back to like really fucked up abuse dynamics of our childhood. How much they were reminding me of like one of our initial abusers who was fucked. And I'm watching this vlog back. I watched it yesterday and I did not remember a thing about it. Like, I watched it yesterday, didn't remember anything that happened in it. I titled it temporarily before I went to sleep, nothing to do with any of this. I titled it something else in the vlog that comes up. Like, I completely forgot that this had anything to do with that trauma. And I got knocked out. Like, it happens sometimes. I watched it and like my eyes will just shut and like I can't keep myself awake. My whole body collapses. Like, I go into collapse and I'm just unconscious. So I like shut the computer down, went to sleep, collapsed. Came back today, watched it again, went, oh fuck, sudden really surprising trauma because I hadn't titled it that or remembered that happened. Oh, and then spent like a while, I don't know, like an hour, like spent a while regulating, breathing, coming back into the room from the trigger and being like, going in and out of attack fantasies and flashbacks and sort of pulling myself back to the present and to the room. But I could remember what the video contained then. And I like journaled and got to a place. Journaled, did a lot of like internal reassurance. Kind of worked through what was coming up a bit. Tried to like let it somatically metabolize through me. All of this stuff is very much like I'm just learning to do every bit of it. So it's like on and off, up and down between like complete shutdown collapse and like snapping myself back awake. We're watching it back a third time, much slower, pausing in places. I'm going to give you some sit-ups so we get the body moving a bit. Just started stretching. We've been doing like progressive muscle relaxation. Focusing on breathing. I was a little too relaxed. And Vince has been really helpful. Like, I couldn't reach the drink and he grabbed it. It's like right in front of me, but I couldn't, like I could not move, and he managed to like lift the body and out of the heavy sort of freeze response and grab my drink. We started listening to one of his old playlists, just like Drowning Pool and Slipknot and stuff that I'm like, yeah, that's validating, that's helpful. A lot of validating for understandable fucking valid rage songs. And sort of feeling terror as it happens, and then and then like trying to let that not, like I'm trying to sit in my body with terror as well as rage, and it's just like every time I feel one of those, it's so intense, I get like knocked the fuck out. So the minute it's just trying to be there with those emotions in my body and stay in my body and keep coming back to them to give them space to metabolize through us. I'm starting to feel on the edge between terror, rage, and grief, and complete collapse, shut down. If I can just like keep us feeling in the present and safe enough, then generally the pattern moves through to grief. And then it's like, I tend to be able to watch it without getting shut down, and I just feel grief pain. And I feel a lot of grief pain. So it's like this whole process. And sometimes I get like really somatic symptoms. We feel ill. My throat the other day, it was this like really weird clunking feeling in my throat, like something relaxed in it, and I don't even know, like opened in a microscopic level. And sometimes I could get like this really bitter taste or this sore feeling. It's so sweet. And then this like really feeling like I've got a sore throat and like I'm ill. And then we had like a whole day of feeling like I was sure we'd got COVID. I was just like, this feels like my brain is tripping out and I'm delirious the same way we were when we had it, like really intensely, definitely very ill. But then it'll pass by the next day and we're feeling like drained but not ill. So it's like, I kind of think, I wonder if like you store toxins in the body when you get traumatized. I wonder if toxins are stored in the body, and then when you're processing it, I wonder if they get released. It's kind of how it feels. You can do some exercise and some moving around, and maybe hug Ryan and some dogs, get back to like being more conscious. I can move again now. I'm still a bit slow and heavy. Grateful to be moving though. Amazing backup and support.